Welcome back. I recently got the chance to catch up with Chad Paris from Panoramic Doors about an awesome set of doors that can give your space a whole new look.
Now it's time for Hot for Your House.
When it comes to home trends, one of the biggest things we're seeing outside is bringing it inside. And there's a company that's been doing it well for a number of years. I'd like to welcome Chad from Panoramic Doors. Welcome to Around the House Northwest.
Eric, thank you so much for having us. We are excited to be here on the show with you today and talk about Panoramic Doors.
Thanks for coming on, man. This is really great. For the people out there that don't understand, what is a panoramic door?
Great question. We really pride ourselves in basically creating a door system that is a full glass wall that can be individually moved and bringing the inside outside or the outside inside. With everybody now wanting to spend more time at home and enjoy the great views, Panoramic Doors really is distinctive in the market. There's nothing else like it. And it allows the customers to enjoy their space way more than they ever have before.
Well, it's not like this is a 5-foot sliding glass door, right? This is something where you can take wall to wall in a room and make a beautiful opening, basically, that turns into glass in weather when, well, you don't want to bring that inside.
Absolutely. So, we can go up to 10 foot in our aluminum and really as long as you want it to be. So, we've got some systems out there that are 20, 25, 30 foot long, and it's full glass. So you're getting to see those beautiful elements. We have 2 doors specifically that we designed for especially harsh areas like you're in with our Chamberlain and our Chamberlain XL that really have great results, great test results that doesn't allow that even when it's snowing or when the weather's cold. It doesn't. You can see it, but you don't feel that cold, and you don't have to worry about wrapping up in that blanket and seeing that snow come down while you're still warm.
You got it. And you guys put a lot of engineering into these things because it's not just a door on rollers. It's a much more specific application when the whole thing has to move.
Absolutely. One of the biggest things that we designed is a lot of people are in the remodel phase, and they want to put a system like this in, maybe a current home or current area that they say, man, I really wish this was open up so I could have more sight lines to the city or sight lines to my pool or backyard or whatever it may be. And so our systems are all bottom weight track loaded. So they're not in this upper where you got to put a big, huge header in, like an I-beam in, which costs a lot of money. The system runs off of a bottom weighted track, and you can individually open and slide each panel.
Chad, that is a great point because when you do that top mount system, I've seen people bringing in on projects I've worked on where they got the crane and the I-beam and just the structural changes can be tens and tens of thousands of dollars before you even have to buy a door.
Absolutely. And I think that's when we were looking at designing this system was the main focus is how do we put this product in people's hand without just killing the budget with the renovations that needed in order to put in a top weighted system. And this is why we did this, because you literally can take a home that you want to remodel and be able to open up some areas. If maybe you have a window there, or you have glass doors that are there, maybe they're a little bit smaller and you want to make them a little bit bigger, you can do that. And you don't have to worry about the excessive construction work that you would have to put an I-beam in. You're absolutely correct. It can be tens of thousands of dollars to do that.
Yeah, it's incredible how those costs go up. And the one thing I do like too is style-wise, you guys have lots of different styles and even different materials I see that you build the doors out of.
Yeah, so one of the big things, our number one seller, or number one people love is obviously the black. The black on black, and we use a special paint that's high resistant to harsh areas where you may get a lot of seawater or inclement weather where you're getting a lot of harsh rains or whatever. So we use a really high protective paint on our doors. But you can do black on black, you can do black on the outside, white on the inside. A lot of people like what's behind me, where they put that natural species of wood. So we laminate wood on top of our black so that you can have the nice element and stain it whatever color you want.
Man, that is beautiful. And then the next question is, how do these things work? How do you open one of these things up? Is it complicated?
Fantastic question. I actually have one of our interns that's working with us now that's actually here. And I was asked her if she would just kind of show you a little bit about how the doors work and how easy it is to operate. So Ava is our intern. And as you can see, it's simple as you have a main door that you would turn and open. And then each individual slide. So there's no hinges showing in this door at all. But you can literally open each panel just like she did. So you can open up the view. You can slide them. You don't have to open them if you want to. But if you do want to open them up, and as you can see now, we have a full opening behind us where if it's a dining room area or a outdoor kitchen or whatever, you can enjoy that. So I'm now sitting what would be in our showroom in Fort Worth inside the house, and I have the access to the outside right here with me.
So, Chad, the next question I've got for you is, where do people track these down? Where do they see them?
Great question. So you can go to our website at www.panoramicdoors.com. You can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok. They're all linked there that you can fill out a form. And then we have reps in all the areas across the country that someone can get back to you and get you a quote really quickly. We pride ourselves in at least 24 to 48 hours getting back to you and get you a quote and then give you some options that you can look at and try to work within your budget and so they come up with a solution that works good for you and your home.
Chad Paris, Panoramic Doors, thanks for coming on today. Can't wait to see what you guys have next.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a joy.